here today because for David, that person is Rachel, and for Rachel, that person is David. David and Rachel, marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging experience, journey, and adventure that you will ever find. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only the two of you can create a lasting marriage. A lasting marriage does not just occur, it's created one day at a time. It's created through your love and your patience, through your dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, through helping and supporting and believing in each other, through your tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive each other and learning to appreciate your differences by learning to make the important things matter and let go of the rest. So remember that a loving marriage does not just happen because you were lucky enough to find the right partner. A loving marriage is created when you strive to be the right partner. Your wedding ceremony only serves to witness and affirm the choice that you're making here today to stand together as like partners, friends, and lovers. You see that being involved in a loving and happy marriage begins and ends with a choice. Let me tell you a little story. A husband and wife were in a public park together. There was a group of people all around. The wife looked at her husband and said, "I love you." The husband looked at the wife and said, "Well, I love you too." The wife was a little dissatisfied with the way the husband had said that. So she said to her husband, "I want you to prove it to me. I want you to shout it out to the world." The husband, being a husband and being a man, did exactly the opposite of what his wife had asked. He leaned over and he whispered in her ear, "I love you." The wife is now somewhat confused, said, "Why did you whisper that to me?" The husband said, "Because you are my wife." You see, the point here is that 50 years from now, you can still be the world to one another. You start by making that your choice. In your marriage, you can choose to make your own needs a priority or place a premium on the needs of your best friend. You can choose to leave each other notes about groceries or daily chores, or you can leave each other love letters. You can choose to disagree or be disagreeable, or David, you will always be happy if you understand the universal husband's creed, that very often the right answer is, "Yes, dear, you're absolutely right, dear." You can choose to be near each other without ever touching, or you can choose to hold hands every chance you get. The touch of your hands tells your partner, "I want you, I need you, and I love having you in my life." Finally, you can choose to hold silent to your feelings, or you can say, "I love you," at least once a day. These 3 words are truly magical. These simple words, said freely and frequently, will empower you, they will raise you up, and they will make you whole. So Rachel and David, in front of your witnesses, I'm now going to ask you to publicly declare your intention for your future life together. When I finish asking you all of the questions, if you agree, you simply answer, "I do." David, I'll start with you. David, do you choose to take Rachel to be your loving partner in life? Do you invite her to join you in your journey together as husband and wife, agreeing to face whatever may lie ahead? Do you pledge to honor, encourage, and support her when times are easy, but even more so when your life becomes difficult? Do you promise to work together with her to create a loving and faithful relationship? Do you commit to make Rachel and her needs a priority in your life? And do you promise to gently love and respect her throughout all the days of your life?
I did.
Rachel, do you take David to be your loving partner in life? Do you invite him to join you in your journey together as husband and wife, agreeing to face whatever may lie ahead? Do you pledge to honor, encourage, and support him when times are easy, but even more so when your life becomes difficult? Do you promise to work together with him to create a loving and faithful relationship? commit to give David and his needs a priority in your life? Do you promise to gently love and respect him throughout all the days of your life? I'm glad you're holding hands because I want you to feel the power and the love of these hands. These are the hands of your best friend. They are warm and strong and full of love for you. These are the hands of the person who has chosen to be with you on this day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other hands can. These are the hands that will countless times wipe away tears from your eyes, either tears of sorrow or tears of joy. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it, support and encouragement to pursue your dreams together, and raise you up through the difficult times. And lastly, these are the hands that even when they become wrinkled with age, will still be reaching for your hands with the same unspoken tenderness and love that you feel for one another today. I'm now going to ask you to repeat your wedding vows. Rachel, I'm going to start with you this time, okay? If you'd repeat after me. David, I take you to be my lawful husband. I will stand by you from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health. So long as we both shall live. David, repeat after me. Rachel, I take you
Rachel, I take you
to be my lawful wife.
to be my lawful wife.
I will stand by you
I will stand by you
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
so long as we both shall live.
so long as we both shall live.
Even though Rachel and David just lost a family member, I'd like to take a moment because we know that that she's here with you. So I'd just like to take a moment to remember.
Sure.
To remember your pretty amazing. She started ringing the bells just at that minute.
That is amazing.
The exchange of wedding rings is about to occur. Do we have them?
Yes.
Do you have the rings? Okay. The exchange of the wedding rings is one of the most treasured moments in a wedding service. You have to think about it. David and Rachel are about to exchange a beautiful, loving, and lasting gift for one another. These rings are the very last gift that either of them will give to anyone while they are still single. Rachel, when David gives you the gift of your ring, which is formed in the shape of a circle, he's telling you that his love for you is eternal with no beginning and no ending. David, when Rachel gives you the gift of your ring, which is made of precious metals, she is telling you how precious your life together is and always will be to her. So in the presence of your family and friends, I'm now going to ask you to exchange these rings. David, place the ring on her finger and repeat after me. Rachel, will you accept this ring
Rachel, will you accept this ring
as a symbol of my love for you?
as a symbol of my love for you?
Will you please take it and wear it
Will you please take it and wear it
as a daily reminder are surrounded by my love.
that you are surrounded by my love.
If you accept it, say I do. Rachel, place the ring finger and repeat after me. David, will you accept this ring? If it can go on. As a symbol of my love for you. Will you please take it and wear it as a daily reminder that you are surrounded by my love? Accept it, say I will. David and Rachel, with a little daily attention and care, your marriage, just like the precious metals in these rings, will never dull, will never tarnish, and will never break. We're about to close the ceremony, and I'd like to leave you with a sentiment from Andrew Lloyd Webber song that's entitled "Believe in My Heart," and the lyrics read something like this. Whenever I see your face, the world disappears, all in a single glance of revealing. You smile and I feel as though I've known you for years. How do I trust? How do I know to trust what I'm feeling? I believe in my heart. What else can I do? When every part of every thought leads me straight to you. I believe in my heart and there's no other choice. For now, whenever my heart speaks, I can only hear your voice. A lifetime before we met has faded away. How did I live a moment without you? I believe in my heart, it believes in you. It's telling me that what I see is completely true. I believe in my heart, how can it be wrong? When it says what I feel for you, I will feel my whole life long. Now, David and Rachel, my wish for you is that you go from here today as husband and wife, finding ways to show each other a little more tenderness, a little more consideration, a little more kindness, and a little more love each and every single day. If you make that your choice, I promise you that the love you feel for each other today will only grow more and more every single day. That someday you'll look back on today, your wedding day, and you'll realize that today was the day that you loved each other the least. By the power and authority vested in me by the state of New York, I am very proud to say that you are now husband and wife. You may share your first married kiss together.